peace officer, Vietnam veteran, Marine. All words to describe Terry Lowe, a man who has served others all his life.
So my whole life I've never not carried a gun in my job.
Terry joined the Marines in June of 1967 at the age of 18.
5th Marines in Vietnam. We were in several major operations, Way City being probably the most famous.
He lost several friends and fellow Marines during that time. In his unit alone, there were 67 men killed in action. Like many others, when he came back from Vietnam, he brought an internal battle with him.
When I come back from Vietnam, early 69, January of 69, I was pretty messed up, but I didn't know it, nor did anybody else that was coming home realize that we had the issues we had. Thankfully, most of us were able to outlive them, and even though some of us still have demons and dreams, and but you know, life goes on, and you know you're not the only one. Yeah.
He was able to find work.
I got a job caulking windows for a house painter. So I did this all day long, just caulking windows for, I think, if I remember right, $2 an hour.
But after struggling to hold down a string of jobs, he went back to his brothers.
It came to the point where I was just a little bit above homeless. And I went back to the Marine Corps recruiter and said, take me back. And 2 days later, I was at Camp Pendleton again, and I haven't slowed down since.
When he re-enlisted, he was in Marine Recon. After spending a total of 9 years with the Marines, Terry began a career in law enforcement that's still ongoing. On the Permian Basin Honor Flight, it's no surprise that this was one of his favorite stops.
Here we are at the Marine Corps National Museum, which, as far as I'm concerned as a Marine, is the Holy Grail.
He says it's nice to honor his brothers and see new ones.
The Marine Corps is unique because a Marine is a Marine is a Marine. And it doesn't matter if you're 100 years old or 20 years old, you're brothers. And so I can go up and strike up a conversation with a 20-year-old Marine, and it's like we've known each other all our lives.
It's all part of a healing process that he and other veterans face.
Everybody's thanking us for our service. Couldn't ask for more. I've teared up a couple of times when they've been, especially the kids. Makes you realize there are some good kids out there today, and maybe we're not as in much trouble as we think we are.
And we sure do owe our veterans a great deal of gratitude. Currently, Terry is a lieutenant investigator with the Tom Green County Sheriff's Office, and I sure am proud to know him. Sonora Scott, back to you.